Okay, so this is v1.56.0 and is perhaps the smallest update in the game for, I don't know, weeks. So I don't think it's deserving of the title 56, but it should be 55 point, I don't know, 2, 3, but whatever. We've moved past the moniker of using the third number for actual physical weekly updates. No, instead it is going to be a major update. So this week they have stated no new content this week, bug fixes and small changes and optimizations to the game. Now, quite frankly, I don't know what these bug fixes are, and I don't know what these small changes are. However, I can probably investigate, and I'll come back to you later in a different video about what the bug fixes and small changes are. And no, that does not mean the executioner either, because you can still gift the executioner thing to other people, nor does it include the Heartbreak Ruler having extended high heals at level 0, even though it's not meant to have that. Yeah. Whatever these bug fixes are, they're currently unknown to me. I'll report back later. Optimizations to the game as well. I don't know what this means. Does it mean that games will loading much quicker? I don't know. Let's see. Quad. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Okay, so the bug fixes haven't included triumphs or the skulls. I can see if this is optimized or not, because when I load in, normally my OBS gets a error saying that there's been an encoding error, encoding overload, because the game has taken too much memory. Doesn't seem like it's happened here, so it looks like it's used less memory. So I'm guessing the game's using less memory. I don't know how the developers done it. I don't know, reduce the amount of code or something. I don't know. Also, I just realized I am in this is my Polluted Wastelands loadout. Okay, very cool. Oh, they reduced the amount of starting cash in Polluted Wastelands 2. Okay, so they've reduced it from 1,200 to 950. This is with the changes to Polluted Wastelands 2. So Polluted Wastelands 2 has been changed. So there's been a nerf in the early games and make its enemies made it more accessible. Buff to mid to late game to make the challenge ramp up feel more consistent. This does not refer to the last wave. So I assume by the mid to late game, I assume it means anything after the Rusher wave, because the Rusher wave was when people were mostly failing because of the Rushers. If you didn't have the Electroshocker, then you were kind of screwed. But after the Rusher wave, everything basically became kind of easy, apart from maybe like the Nuclear Guardian and the super toxic waves. That's 23 and 24. According to the developers, they have buffed those waves. I don't know how, but for the earlier waves, they have apparently nerfed them. I think that means less health. Does it mean less health? This Pyromancer also isn't dealing damage. Right, okay, I see. Issues. Hang on, this Vigilante Electroshock is also glitched. Look at this. What? Whoa, what's going on here? What? Oh no, developers, have you actually optimized the game or not? Because everything's getting glitched now. Okay, no, they fit apparently. What? What is this Pyromancer? What? 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 Huh? What? Okay, so the Hazardous has been nerfed. It looks like its health has been halved, but the Pyromancer is doing weird stuff. Okay, the Mortar isn't looking where the enemies are facing either. Okay, so the game... the bug fixes to the game, developers. You haven't done it. The game is still broken. Okay, no, I get it. So, because the towers aren't actually facing where the enemies are looking at, it looks like the towers, the like Pyromancer, stuff like hitboxes, are actually bugged, which is why the Pyromancer is kind of bugged here, but then the Mortar's also bugged, looking at there, and everyone's quit. So the Super Mutant has been nerfed to 1,050 health, which is cool, I guess, but that's fair. So, slight nerf. There's also been a slight nerf to the final wave of Polluted Wastelands 2 to make it a bit less overwhelming and unfair. So I assume that's changes to the nuclear monster. What those changes are, I don't know. I'm just reporting what the developers are saying right now. I'll get back to you on that, probably with the bug fixes as well, because currently right now the Pyromancer's broken. Developers, like, are you gonna fix that once I reveal it? You know, and towers aren't facing the way that the enemies are like running. So I think there's like issues with your game. The Electroshocker and the Pulm Mortar specifically. I don't know about any other towers. I saw the Swarmer work, and I think the Brawler also worked, but I didn't tell from that match. They still haven't fixed duplicate logbook entries either. Yeah, so yeah, and I don't know how much these bug fixes are, but fair. Additionally, by a quick glance at the index, they have actually nerfed the nuclear monster by 250,000 health. You can only see this in this glitched version because this is the modern version, and it doesn't have a modern model, but it has here 625,000 health. But you have to remember that the nuclear monster spawns in with bloated on the last wave, so you need to double this, which is 1.25 million health, which is 250k lower than it was before. This is the legacy variant, so this doesn't count because the modern variant is also 1.25, so it's 0.25 speed. There are also some other changes to other enemies. So, for example, the goo, I think, has changed. but I need to wait for Mentin to confirm all these changes in case they're being incorrectly implemented, for example. There might have been changes to the mutagenic blight as well, because they have mentioned that, but I don't know because they haven't mentioned any changes to the fallen jester, which the mutagenic blight would be linked to, so I don't know, maybe there's less mutagenic blights in the game. Other changes that they made is that they've actually buffed the coins reward for easy mode, casual mode, and intermediate mode. So easy's gone from 250 to 300, casual mode's gone from 350 to 400, and intermediate's gone from 500 to 600. Whether these changes have actually been implemented or not, I don't know. It's just what it says in the update log. We'll just have to assume that it's been implemented correctly. Of course, these changes don't apply if, I mean, they do apply if you have the VIP Plus subscription, as I do here. It's just that the rewards are boosted even more. So, for example, in easy mode, instead of getting, I don't know how much was it before, like 275? Yeah, no, 200 and there was 300. Now you get 360 because 20% of 300 is 60. Add that, bolt that onto the 300, 360. It does look like only coins have been changed, not EXP, but that's fair. Now this does compare to Molten-Mode's 750, and I believe Fallen Mode has 1050, just 1000. But that's because Molten Mode and Fallen Mode are, I've seen, to be significantly longer than Intermediate, Casual, and Easy Mode. So yeah, it looks like developers have actually buffed coins, which is good, I guess. No changes to special modes because they are based on the Fallen Mode rewards. And no changes to the quests, the mission quests, it seems, because they are also different to these game modes. Also, no changes to hardcore mode, so it's not easier to grind out any gems. So I got 2 exact damage dealer quests, 250,000 damage. Okay, fair enough. In Pizza Party, they've also changed it, so it is now a split eco in the game mode. So that's the same to Polluted Wastelands 2, where every person gets the same amount of cash, it seems like. Therefore, it doesn't matter if you, I don't know, don't farm or something. It's been changed. But they have made a nerf to the wave economy, so that's the amount of cash that you get at every wave and the wave bonuses to compensate in the late game. This is because at the late game you used to get like hefty paychecks, like anything up to upwards of like $10,000. Because of the changes to split eco in the game modes, they've decided to remove that entirely and probably make it more linear compared to the other waves in Pizza Party. And in terms of known updates, that's about it. So developers, yeah, are you gonna fix your damn game? In other news, on the Discord, I might as well report it here, the developers are looking to shift to bi-weekly schedules for updates after the Hunt event. The Hunt event is releasing on the 13th of March at 11 o'clock. That means that this is going to be probably outside the weekly schedule. And additionally, the developers have said that the duck event that they've leaked a while back, or a couple of times, is going to become sometime in April, meaning that the duck event and the hunt event are separate things, as I speculated. Likely, the shifting to bi-weekly schedules may have to do with the duck event, or having to do content for the duck event. Or it could be something in general, because at this point in time, it looks like the developers are going from like one big update a week to one little update a week, as we've seen here. And it seems like it's taken its toll on the developers for actually coming up with content for the game. Now, I'm very sure that the community is going to receive the fact that we're going to get bi-weekly updates now instead of weekly ones very well. No, I'm just kidding there. People are just probably taking this as the next World War or something. I don't know. Or like they're being called up to the front lines of insert your conflict here. I'm not getting into the details of that. Thank you very much. Just for reference, v1.55.0, that had a new boss. I mean, but the new boss even in itself was like remade. Whereas v1.54.0, that had the Polluted Wastelands updates. Then you had the Valentine's update, so you got like 2 content updates in a row, and then you got 2. I wouldn't say this is a content update. This is more like a medium upgrade or a medium update, and then v1.56.0, that is a mini update. Isn't even an update. It's just more like balancing / changes, bug fixes, and breaking the game because the Pyromancer doesn't work. But yeah, this is the v1.56.0 official update overview. Yeah, not much to say, I can't lie. This is in terms of weekly updates. Next week, probably going to be something different, and I don't expect there to be an update on Wednesday. Thursday, probably. Unfortunately, I don't know how much I can do given the fact that I'm working on a uni project, so we'll have to see.